Sanibona, ngaphambi singene kwivideo namuhla, ngithi angithathe lethuba ngibonge i-support nothando enikhombise lona lingaphezu kokucabanga kwethu. Siyacela niqhubeke nisupporte njalo ngokubuka amavideo ethu, ungakhohlwa ukukhomenta, ushare, ulike. Siyafisa ukuzwa umbono wakho. Sicela ke singene kwivideo namuhla. Izinsuku njengoba i-attention yethu isesafocuse lapha kwi-ad hoc committee yaseParliament. Kunezinye izinto ezenzekalayo la ezweni ey'nsukwini ezedlule. Abantu base-Randfontein basukile bashiya indawo abahlala kuyo babaleka bayohlala eholweni ngenxa yokuhlushwa wozamazama. Balibikile kabezindaba lolu daba, akufanelanga siqambe amanga sithi abezindaba balibikanga, kodwa attention yettu thina njengabantu ayikho lapho ngoba inake kakhulukazi ad hoc committee. Kanti okunye kwesibili okufike kwangikhathaza ukwedlula konke i-South African Human Rights Commission. Uma kuthiwa kuzokhishwa abantu abangama-illegal immigrants bakhishwe ey'ndaweni lezi asuke bengene kuzo zemikhukhu, kuthiwa kuzodilizwa leyo mikhukhu, iyasukuma i-South African Human Rights Commission siyibone iphithizela thatha uhulumeni mangabe uhulumeni othi uzobakhipha abantu muse enkantolo, kodwa selokhu kwenzeke lesimo uthule i-South African Human Rights Commission. Nawo wonke lamanye ama-organization njengabahlali basemjondolo, yonke lamanye ama-organization athule, kodwa lana sikhuluma ngey'mpilo zabantu.
400 families have fled the Sporong informal settlement in Randfontein due to being terrorized by illegal miners, also known as Zamazamas, barging into their houses, assaulting them, demanding money and belongings.
Ave ibuhlungu ke lento eyenzekayo ukuthi uma yenzeka singawabona ama-organization lawa aclaim ukuthi amela amalungelo abantu. 400 abantu, 400 abashiya imizi yabo bakhetha ukuyohlala. Awucabange nje kuhlalwa kanjani eholweni lomphakathi, kulalwa kanjani eholweni lomphakathi, kodwa ukuze kuphephe iy'mpilo zabo funeka babaleke. Apha amaphoyisa ngibone njengoba i-March and March beyilapha ya eThekwini e-Eddington, bekunenqwaba amaphoyisa azafika la maphoyisa nemoto enkulu ebithela abantu ngamanzi, kodwa uma sekufuneka kubhekane nezinto ezi-serious awekho amaphoyisa. Nansi-ke inkinga esinayo.
I must be honest, it's the price of lawlessness. When I met with the team this morning, I said, let's do what we're elected to do. I mean, we are government. You can't allow people who terrorize these people. Let's say if we don't have the army, we don't have the law enforcement agency and other thing. It's within that context that I asked the provincial commissioner, bring your best team that can take on these people that are terrorizing. And I'm glad that the PC has done that. I've seen the team, we've seen them, we've been on site, so the team will be stationed there. We'll have 2 or so Nyalas that will be permanently stationed there so that we can protect them. The second thing is the illegal occupation of land. What we are dealing here is people who occupied land and we didn't intervene. Now we have to deal with the consequences of that. It's another lawlessness. So I said to the team, let's clear it completely. Go to the housing waiting list. Those that got subsidies, give them houses and we demolish the informal settlement that will come out of it. And those that don't have subsidies, will place them in an appropriate area where there are facilities. And those that wants to go back, will assist them to escort them to go back. And then provide the psychosocial support. There are vulnerable people, especially elderly, sickly, and those and children. They can't sleep here tonight. I refuse. And I said to the team, those one, take them to alternative accommodation. So they'll do so immediately so that we can provide support. But the future solution is education. You can't have children who are not going to schools. Then we'll be recycling the same problem again. So we will then provide the immediate support in terms of school uniform, textbooks, stationery, so that they can go to school.
Uzokhumbula i-voice note yashero Abraham G ayenze lo witness D ngaphambi babulawe, wathi ufuna uku-expose yonke information mayelana nodaba lo zamazama noma illegal mining. Wazi wathi ufuna uku-expose ngisho ama-politician, labantu okuyibona abangama-enablers ukuze labantu baqhubeke nokwenza lo msebenzi abawenzayo. Ngoba eqinisweni lilonke angeke labantu ba-operate bengekho abantu abasebenzisana nabo. Mina lento ke yozamazama ngiyazi kahle, ngangayibukela eduze, ngiyazi kahle. ngiyazi kahle, ngiyayazi nje operation yakhona yonke ngiyayiqonda. Futhi abantu abaningi abangena lapha basuba bala eSouth Africa. Ipi South African Human Rights Commission ithula ithini? Amaphoyisa anesibindi sekuyoma lapha izolo kade evikela abantu abangama-foreigner lapha e-Eddington. Nabo abantu base-South Africa bahlushwa ngabantu, bayabadubula. Apha amaphoyisa. Provincial Commissioner Khaneya namhlanje. Inaye mhlambe lento enze ngesonto noma ngomsombuluko. Inaye neya njengoba kuLwesine, inaye na eya namhlanje ngolwesine. Yonke lento yenzeka ngoba umthetho esinawo eSouth Africa wenzelwe abantu base-South Africa. Umthetho esinawo eSouth Africa ucindezela abantu base-South Africa. Ibhlungu lento abantu balapha eRandfontein. Sekufuneka abashiye indawo zabo bayabulawa bathathelwa imali zonke lokuhlukumezeka okwenzekayo okwenziwa ilabantu abemgodi. Ibhlungu ngempela. Asifunde istatement esibhalwe uVuyo Zungula we-ATM. uVuyo Zungula we-ATM ubhale le statement ngomhla ka-21 kuJanuwari 2026. Wasibhalela eParliament uthi attention Professor F Khatshala, Acting Minister of Police. Sifundeka kanje. Dear Acting Minister Khatshala, urgent intervention needed to protect 300 plus families terrorized and displaced by Zamazama violence in Randfontein. I write to you in my capacity as Member of Parliament representing the African Transformation Movement, ATM, with deep concern and a profound sense of urgency following a report of extreme violence perpetrated by illegal mining syndicates, also known as Zamazamas, in Randfontein, Gauteng, which has resulted in more than 300 families being violently driven from their homes. The events reported constitute nothing less than a collapse of the state's constitutional obligation to protect its people. Communities are being terrorized, displaced, and rendered homeless by organized criminal networks operating with apparent impunity. The fear, instability, and humanitarian distress experienced by these families is unacceptable in a constitutional democracy founded on human dignity, equality, and the rule of law. Honorable Acting Minister, the continued existence and expansion of Zamazama criminality is not merely an illegal mining issue. It is a direct national security threat. These syndicates are heavily armed, organized, and violent. Where they flourish, the authority of the state recedes, and communities are left to fend for themselves. This situation raises serious questions about adequacy of SAPS visibility, intelligence-driven operations, interagency coordinations, and accountability at both local and provincial level. It is indefensible that South African citizens, many of them women and children, must abandon their homes out of fear for their lives. No community should be found into refugee camps while criminals occupy and control territory within our borders. Accordingly, I call for the following immense action. 1. The urgent deployment of a sustained, visible and specialized SAPS operations in the affected areas to dismantle Zamazama networks and restore state authority. 2. A clear report on the operational failures, if any, that allowed the situation to deteriorate to this extent. 3. The arrest and prosecution of those responsible, including any individuals enabling these activities through corruption or negligence. 4. Coordinated action with other relevant departments to ensure that displaced families are protected, assisted, and not left in prolonged humanitarian distress. This matter requires decisive leadership, not statements of concern after lives and livelihood have already been destroyed. I trust that your office will treat this matter with the seriousness it demands. I expect a prompt response outlining the immediate interventions being undertaken and the longer-term strategy to permanently eradicate Zamazama violence. Yours sincerely, wasayina kuVuyo Zungula. Naba-ke abanye abantu abakhophile lapho ukuze email le ifinyelele nakubo. Minister Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, COGTA, Honorable Premier wase-Gauteng, uPanyaza Lesofi Sibonile to respond to MEC for Community Safety wase-Gauteng, MEC for Human Settlement wase-Gauteng, Executive Mayor wase-Rand West City Local Municipality, National Commissioner of South African Police Services, Provincial Commissioner of South African Police Services eGauteng, kube South African Human Rights Commission. Lena engekho manje, lena ethule ngoba akuhlukumezekanga ama illegal immigrants. Nawa sidibana kwevideo landelayo, ngiyabonga.